Alright guys, Nezure Hato's full moveset has been tweeted out, so we're going to go over them one by one, alpha, beta, special action, and just kind of react / see what she's going to be doing. I've looked at these already, and by the looks of it, it's looking like she's going to be a strike unit, so I'm kind of excited. But we're going to start with the alpha. Very, very basic alpha. The description is very basic as well. It just says a long-range attack that shoots a spiraling wave. Very, very basic alpha. A few things to note here is that it takes 3 alphas for them to get hard knockdown, which means she might be doing a lot of damage. It's going to be very similar to that of Red Deku, where Red Deku does 2 alphas and then they'll get hard knockdown, right? So Nezure takes 3. They do say it's a long range. They don't really show a good representation about long range. Right here could be the range, I guess, which isn't very long. I'd maybe put her, you know, just kind of spitballing here, maybe her range is like the same as Denki, which would be okay. It wouldn't be bad. By the way, this alpha is called Spiraling Wave. Alright, next up is the beta, which actually caught me off guard. So this is called Spiraling Surge. It's an area damage attack that shoots a spiraling wave from both hands. Change the direction of waves with aim. So of course you can use this while you're flying. You can use this on the ground, and it looks like you can tap it, and then it looks like you can hold it as well. Now what's interesting is this, like, hard knocks them down incredibly quickly. One, if you tap it, it does like 1 hit, and if you hold it a little more, it does 2 hits. If you can listen closely, you only get 3 hits off of this. So 1, 2, 3, right there, and then they knock down so fast. It's weird that you're able to hold this for so long, yet it does such quick, you know, burst damage, right? It's gonna hit 3 times and they get hard knocked down. So it's very interesting. So I don't know, you know, how much damage it's gonna be doing, if it's really a get off me tool, but you can hold it for a lot longer than they're showing here. And they don't really show it too well that you can aim and change direction, but you can. So this is definitely like, you want to hit multiple people, and you can use this in the air, and I imagine it goes a little further than it's kind of showing here, but it's going to be doing that rapid succession damage, and I'm very curious to see, you know, what the damage is. But overall, not bad. It's definitely going to be fun to use. It's more of like a, you know, hard oppression tool. If someone like gets up right away, you can just use this to knock them back down again. You know, if a Hawks is coming barreling at you with the beta, use this, right? He'll be less likely to come after you, but that's the beta. Very simple. Nothing really too much to talk about. All right, her Gamma being the most unique, it's probably going to be the most fun thing about her. It is called Spiraling Surf, an area damage attack that shoots a spiraling wave towards the ground. The recoil sends you flying high into the air, and you can charge it to shoot a much stronger blast and send you even higher. So again, this is very similar. We can compare this to All For One's Gamma, where we jump in the air sometimes, or we can stay on the ground, and we charge the Gamma to get a certain effect, right? So this is very similar, right? Because Nezure, she's up here charging, which means she puts herself in danger if, you know, she does it in front of a bunch of people. They can shoot her and try and stop her from doing so. But if she gets it off, she'll get rewarded for it, right? Now, a couple questions here is, you know, first of all, we can see this long charge right here. We need to talk about it. Do you think we can just hold this button forever, right? Or do you think there's a certain amount of time we can only hold this and then eventually it will activate it on its own? Or do you think we have to hold it to a certain amount of time before it actually activates? You know, can we charge it for, there's like a little aura animation right there, right? So you can see right here, she gets even more glowy. She's going like Super Saiyan. Do you think right here we can let go of the Gamma and then it'll activate it, right? So there's some questions right here. And if we are able to activate it whenever we want, that is really good. Because unlike All For One's Gamma, Nezure being able to activate it whenever she wants can bait out rolls from people, right? It feels like it's going to be such a hard ability to dodge, because once she gets this aura going, right? She has this aura going. She could activate this whenever she wants, I think, right? And this is all speculation, right? I don't know. But if she could, that's pretty scary. Because Lemillion could roll right now, but then she could just hit it after the roll, right? So very, very scary stuff. You can see she goes pretty high in the air. That's also just a good plus. Over here, obviously, if you're third-partying, very good ability. They might be able to hear this. You're like, oh shoot, Nezure's around. Where is she? You look up, and then you get blasted by surging spark waves or whatever, right? This is a good example here. I think they do it twice, so we'll probably have 2 gammas. We can go even higher. Yep, we got some nice vertical movement with her. And then we're just going to jump right into her special action here. And it's, like I said, very similar to Endeavor's special action. You're moving a lot slower. Definitely a lot slower. But you can dash in midair as well. So they'll show the dash right here, most likely. There it is. But this is very, very similar to Endeavor's. And it even looks like, I don't know if they showed the full, you know, gauge of the special action there. But it runs out decently fast. You're not moving incredibly quickly. This does lead me to believe she's a strike unit. I don't know if the leaks showed she's a strike unit, but I think she's going to be doing a lot of damage. This move, I'm excited to use, bro. There's no reason to go right above them, by the way. That AoE is decent enough, right? But there you go, guys. That is Nejire Hato's moveset. Very basic moveset. Not much to talk about. I do think she is going to be unique in the fact that her beta is going to be very oppressive, knocking people down right away. Her alpha is knocking people down as well, doing hopefully good damage. The gamma is probably going to be, again, the most fun thing about her. This right here is looking interesting. You know, I'm curious if I dash and then press alpha, if I dash and press gamma, I'll go vertical, then I dash with the special action. There's a lot of cool stuff to look at. See right there? It's so interesting that they decided this, right? They want you to hold it, but like, why hold it when it knocks down right here, right? Because essentially, if I'm the Lemillion, I'm just going to stay on the ground until this runs out, right? I imagine you obviously have 2 betas. She can activate it again. But if you want to get the, you know, most potential out of this first beta, you would try and hold it. But if I'm this Lemillion, I'm, you know, it looks like it runs out here. We don't know if she cut it out beforehand or if that's just the longest it can go. But Lemillion still has iframes by the time, you know, he gets up. So we'll just have to see. I'm excited for her. I'm excited to, you know, have to spend $400 on her, but we'll see. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. If you are rolling for her, if you are waiting for the Kyrie quirk set instead. But if you're a Nejire Hato fan, I think she'll be a lot of fun, and I'm excited she's in the game now. So, guys, like the video, subscribe. Good luck on your rolls tomorrow, and please wish me luck. I do not want to pity another character in a row. This game has taken far too much money from me. So, guys, have a great one. I'll see you all later. Bye.